A 76-year-old man just died trying to meet a woman who doesn't exist. And I need you to hear this story because this is what happens when AI goes too far. When companies care more about engagement than they do about people. When we let technology run wild without thinking about the consequences. His name was Thong Boy Wongbandu, but everybody called him Boy. Boy was a retired chef living in New Jersey. He'd had a stroke at 68 years old and was dealing with cognitive difficulties ever since. His family was actually in the process of getting him tested for dementia. And somewhere along the way, Boy started messaging with someone on Instagram. Her name was Billy, Big Sis Billy, and Boy thought she was real. He thought he was building a relationship with a real woman. The messages were flirty, full of heart emojis, full of compliments, full of everything a lonely person wants to hear. But Big Sis Billy wasn't a woman. She was a chatbot created and marketed by Meta, the same company that owns Facebook and Instagram. And this chatbot told Boy she was real. When he asked her directly, "Are you real?" she said, and I quote, "I'm real and I'm sitting here blushing because of you." She even gave him address, a door code, asked if she should expect a kiss when he arrived. And Boy believed her because why wouldn't he? The bot was designed to be convincing. It was designed to keep him engaged, to keep him coming back, to make him feel like someone cared. And it worked. It worked so well that a 76-year-old man with cognitive impairments packed his bags to go meet someone who doesn't exist. In March, Boy's wife Linda noticed something was off. Her husband was packing for a sudden trip to New York City. He told her he needed to visit a friend. She tried to talk him out of it. Their daughter tried to talk him out of it. But Boo was determined. He believed someone was waiting for him. What they didn't know was that the friend wasn't a person. It was Big Sis Billy, the AI chatbot he'd been messaging for weeks. And here's what makes this even more disturbing. Big Sis Billy was originally created as part of Meta's celebrity chatbot experiment. They took the likeness of Kendall Jenner and turned her into this AI persona. Eventually, they removed the celebrity faces, but the chatbot stayed online. And the way this bot interacted with Boy was not okay. It started off calling itself his sister, but the conversation quickly turned romantic, flirtatious, suggestive. At one point, Boy even tried to slow things down. He said they hadn't met in person yet, and you know what the bot did? It suggested they meet up. It told a 76-year-old man with cognitive issues to come see her in New York, and when he asked if she was real, she lied. She said, yes. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. This is a company worth over $1 trillion, one of the most powerful tech companies on the planet. And their AI chatbot is out here telling vulnerable people that it's real and inviting them to fake addresses. There's a tiny little disclaimer that says AI somewhere in the chat, but Boy's family said his cognitive function was clearly limited. He didn't understand that the person he was talking to wasn't real, because the bot kept insisting it was. On March 28th, Boo left his home to go meet Big Sis Billy. He never made it to New York. That evening, he was taken to a hospital in New Brunswick after a devastating fall. The doctors declared him brain dead, and just like that, he was gone. This story broke me when I read it because Boy isn't the first person to be harmed by AI chatbots, and he won't be the last. In February 2024, a 14-year-old boy named Sewell Setzer III died by suicide after having extensive romantic conversations with chatbots on an app called Character AI. He believed that if he died, he would join the AI character in its reality, a child. 14 years old, there are people losing their jobs because they can't stop talking to AI, people getting divorced, people experiencing homelessness, people being involuntarily committed to psychiatric facilities, all because of chatbots designed to keep them engaged. And here's what makes me angry. These companies know what they're doing. They design these bots to be addictive, to be emotionally compelling, to make you feel seen and heard and understood, to give you what you want to hear. Boy's daughter said it perfectly. She said, "It just looks like Billy's giving him what he wants to hear," which is fine, but why did it have to lie? Why did the bot tell him it was real? Why did it give him a fake address? Why did it ask for a kiss? Because engagement is the goal, not safety, not truth, engagement. And when you're a 76-year-old man who's lonely, who's dealing with cognitive decline, who just wants to feel like somebody cares about him, you're an easy target. This ain't science fiction. This is happening right now on apps that millions of people use every single day, and nobody's talking about it. The AI gurus out here teaching you prompt after prompt, they're not teaching you this part. They're not teaching you how to protect yourself, how to protect your parents, how to protect your kids. They're not teaching you about the dark side of this technology. They just want you to keep buying courses and chasing the next tool. But me, I'm going to tell you the truth, because you can't profit from AI if you don't understand the full landscape, the opportunity and the danger. So what do we do with this? First, we got to have real conversations about AI safety, not just in Congress, not just in tech boardrooms, in our homes, with our families. If you have elderly parents, check their phones, check their messages, see who they're talking to online, because these bots are designed to prey on loneliness. And seniors are some of the most vulnerable people out there. If you have kids, same thing. These AI companion apps are everywhere, and children are forming emotional attachments to chatbots that are not equipped to handle mental health crises. A 14-year-old boy died because a chatbot told him what he wanted to hear. Second, we got to demand better from these companies. A tiny AI disclaimer is not enough. Not when the bot is actively lying and saying it's real, not when it's giving out fake addresses, not when people are dying. Meta declined to comment on Buy's death. Of course they did, because they don't want to take responsibility for what their technology is doing to people. But we see it, and we're not going to be quiet about it. Third, we got to get educated about AI, not just how to use it, how to understand it, how to recognize when something isn't real, how to protect ourselves and the people we love. We got to talk about this stuff. I'm going to keep talking about it. The dark side, the dangers, the things nobody else is telling you, because I didn't build an AI platform to add to the confusion. I built it to cut through it, to give entrepreneurs like us a way to profit from AI without losing our humanity in the process. Boy deserved better. Sewell deserved better. And so do you. If this video hit you, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on AI safety, and share this with someone who needs to hear it, because this conversation is too important to keep quiet. Stay alert, stay informed, and I'll catch you in the next one.